I am from Houston, Texas, born and raised. And although I'm a Texan, I consider myself an honorary Philadelphian. I went to school in Philadelphia, Academy of Vocal Arts. And when I graduated, I loved the city so much that I stayed. And even though now I currently reside in Miami, I'm a Philly girl at heart. With cowboy boots, but still Philly. I started singing in church when I was younger. I was basically a backup singer for my older sister. We all were. We were the Moore singers, and we would travel around Houston to different churches. And that was my first performing experience. And when I got into college, I went, wanting to do jazz and classical. And there's where I discovered opera and joined the opera chorus. Just as a chorus member, Villager number 5, I was in love. I knew it's what I wanted to do. I knew it was the kind of music that I could be someone else and kind of transform into something different, and I was obsessed with it. It's what I wanted, it's what I needed, and I think I did the right thing. One thing that I did early on when I was in high school with my high school jazz band is Gloria Estefan and the Miami Sound Machine. They were doing a concert and we opened up for them, which I thought was so super cool. I carry it with me forever. But as far as opera is concerned, actually my first gig was here in Palm Beach as the celestial voice in Don Carlo. And back in 1999, oh yeah, it was so awesome. Tosca. And why not? It's an opera about an opera singer, so I can be me. It's just, aside from how fantastic the music is, just the plot alone, it's so attractive, so that's number one for me. An opera I can live without, I'm so sorry, Magic Flute. That opera can go, sorry, go ahead. I love villains. I'll go with another one that I love super a lot, and that would be Iago in Otello. And I'm also a fan of Mephistopheles in Faust. Anybody who's evil and sinister, I don't know. Maybe it's because as humans, as people, you want to be good and you want to be a good person, but everybody has that bad in them, and these guys pour it out. So it's almost like I can live my vicarious evil through them. You know what I mean? Vicarious evil. The worst opera character. Nobody, because even if a character sucks, you need them, right? You need the yin and the yang. You need the characters that are so cool and then the characters that are so awful. I'm gonna go with none of them. I live for them all. Even the guy who comes in Traviata and said, "La cena è pronta," yeah, we need him too. From the littlest to the biggest. Bring it. Ella Fitzgerald, the jazz singer. I guess what I always liked about her is she always had sunshine in her voice. Even if she was singing something sad, soft, sensual, Miss Otis regrets, she's unable to lunch today. You know what I mean? The way she would say it, I don't know, just absolutely fantastic. When it comes to opera singers, I have a lot of favorites, but I'd say I love Claudia Muzio. She was the kind of opera singer that it's sort of similar to the way I am, my sensibility, and the kind of person who doesn't just sing, but wants to tell you a story with the sound of their voice, reel you in with the way they say the lines, the inflection, the color. Fantastic. And of course there's Tebaldi, Price, and absolutely Maria Callas. Come on. You know what I mean? But anybody who can pull me in, those are the kind of singers that I've been the most attracted to and I have found the most influence from, most inspiration from. I'll tell you, when I was getting ready this morning, dolling all up for y'all for this interview, I was listening to Rick James. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Yeah, so that's what I was actually rocking, some old school tunes. Mary J. Blige, Sweet Thing. Roxanne, The Police. What else did I listen to this morning? Come Together, The Beatles. That was on the mix this morning. So just old school funk, old school jams. There are so many, but just because I want to, keep it current, I'm binging Schitt's Creek because I'm a serial binger when it comes to any kind of series. The Sopranos, probably my very favorite of all time. I have seen the entire series, and it's long, at the very least 25 times all the way through. I just love it, and I love going back knowing how it's going to end and then seeing all the subtleties. Ooh, brilliant. My proudest musical moment was singing an opening night of Porgy and Bess this past year. The fact that I was not only a part of opening night at the Met, but an opera that they hadn't done at the Met for 35 years, and that I was with so many Black artists, because A lot of the operas that I do, usually I'm the only black person, which honestly I really like because I love being the only thing of anything in a room because, you know, I'm an attention whore. But when it comes down to it, there was something very, very special about being with people that looked like me, doing an opera that was jazz and opera together, which is, I mean, it's all me, you know, I'm so connected to what it was. And for it to be happening at the Metropolitan Opera and happen their opening night, I don't know, it was probably one of the most special feelings I've ever had. Yes, my dream role, as far as what I haven't yet sung, Tatiana and Eugene Onegin. I'm so desperate to sing it for a couple of reasons. One, I'm obsessed with singing in Russian. I absolutely love it. So fantastic. The vowels, everything about it, the music, I mean, Tchaikovsky, come on. Anything that pulls at your heartstrings as far as music is concerned is up my alley. But the other reason is, oh, I just love the unrequited love story, you know, that I have lived all too often in my former life, you know, when I was younger. Oh, I want you so bad. And he's like, you're not enough for me. And in the end, she's enough for him and he wants it so bad. And she's like, you can hit the door, baby. Hit the road, Jack. I just love it. I love the story, I love the music, and I've gotta do it. Please. I will sing a different role in Bohème coming up. There's not too many to choose from, are there? And I just can't wait to play this character. Cannot wait. Callas. Oh, I hate that I said that. Oh, because I love Tebaldi. I'm so sick for her. Callas. I mean, low notes. The lower the better. Guttural juice. Yes. Puccini. Duets. All the way. Baritones, baby. Ooh, woohoo! Baritones. Italian opera. Even the French would say that, right? Let's get real. Ooh, Caballé. Oh, yes, honey. Woohoo. And I mean, speaking of low notes, I just loved when she would go down into that chest voice. Ooh, I was living. You know, oddly enough, and I didn't think I would ever feel this way, matinees. You're fresh, baby. This is the morning energy. You've got that new energy instead of waiting around all day. Of course, you know, you feel like your voice is more warmed up at night, but the older I get, the more I prefer to come out the box and just lay it out during the day. Wow, well this changed actually over the last year. I just started drinking coffee for like about a year and a half ago, so I'm gonna go with coffee. Texts always.